So hi, it's Rochelle with eXp Realty. This is a question I get asked quite a bit about, you know, what is there to do in Rochester? Because many people move here on a temporary basis, they move here on a permanent basis, people are here on like a long-term stay. Some people are just here for a weekend. But the thing is that Rochester is not really a tourist destination. There's a lot of people who come here for medical treatment, and that is because Rochester is home of the world-renowned Mayo Clinic. And so that's why so many people come here. There's also other reasons. Schools are always being built, so we need educators. There's always houses, hotels, apartments being built, so we always need people in the construction industry, and then we need staff to fulfill hotels. And so then the tourist side of it, unfortunately, kind of has been put on the back burner. But don't worry, there are things to do around here. It's just you got to ask around. One of the things that happens pretty much every Thursday during the summer, weather permitting, is a street festival along First Avenue Southwest, which is called Thursdays Downtown. And it has food vendors, live music, people selling things that they make. And so it's just a really cool experience, and it's a great way to be social. But then in the winter, there is another event. It's called Social Ice, where ice sculptures come and they create a bar, as if you're outside. But it's usually in February, which is one of our coldest months here. So then there's also heaters outside, but that's also another really fun activity. Let's talk about autumn. There are a couple different pumpkin patches, apple orchards that I find to be really fun. One that's a little bit smaller is called Sea Caps. So something that happens starting in the spring is Rochester has a minor league baseball team called the Rochester Honkers, and they have games starting in May. It ends about mid-August. It's just really fun. The tickets are fairly reasonably priced, so it's a fun time. I've been to several games. So Rochester and surrounding areas, we have several parks. One park is called Quarry Hill, which is really cool because there's a lot of history there with how the park was established and how caves were built so that people who were settling the area had some place to refrigerate their food items. It also bumps up to what is now called the Federal Medical Center, but it used to be an old hospital. There's a little cemetery there. It can be a little spooky. And then they also have snowshoeing and skis available for rent. You just have to check them out. Another park that I also love is called Oxbow Park, and that is between Rochester and Byron, Minnesota. There's also a little zoo there, so it is filled up with families and kids and people like me. It's just a great place. There's also some really nice hiking trails that are steep. Like, people don't realize that southeast Minnesota and Rochester, there's actually a lot of hills. There's a lot of bluffs. Things can get pretty steep. So some other family fun activities is there's a place called Mayo Park, and they do concerts at the Riverside on Sunday evenings, which are free. More family activities would be the History Center. There is the Mayowood Mansion to go explore, which is just absolutely, oh my gosh, I can't even describe it, type of place. For adults, you just want to relax, you want to have a nice, refreshing adult beverage. Rochester actually has quite a few microbreweries. I'll leave a list of the names below so you can search them, but there's always more popping up. One of my favorite of the microbreweries is the Tap House, because they also have really good food. And then there's also the Mayo Civic Center website, which will outline many events that come in. My husband and I have used that website. We have gone to see big names like Teresa Caputo, the Long Island Medium, and there could also be some different vending events. For example, in the wintertime they do a home showcase where there's a lot of different vendors. There could be an RV convention. So there's a lot more to do in Rochester. Some places you may need to rent a car if you don't already have one, so you can get there. Some places you can just walk to, like I was talking about with like the Tap House Microbrewery downtown. That'd be a great place to go, or go to Thursdays downtown. So possibilities are endless. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I would love to help you out. And for those of you who are coming to Rochester to move here, I hope that helped you to know that we have more than just medical treatments here. And for people who are looking to sell your house and you're thinking, gosh, I mean, what's going to attract buyers to my house? Having some of these highlights in your area saying, it's close to fun downtown activities, we could put that in the description. So let me know how I can help you.